Welcome to DDUH Library, How to Understand a Reference. Trying to find a reference? First you need to know what type of resource it is. References can refer to books, book chapters, journal articles, websites and more. You may have found a reference in a book, a journal article, or a lecturer may have recommended a resource. We will look at the different parts and types of references. Our first reference list is in alphabetical order. The order of a reference list depends on the reference style used. We are going to look at the Ogden reference. This is the Ogden reference with color coding and annotations to make it easier to see the different elements. It's a book reference. It starts with the author followed by the publication year. Depending on the reference style, sometimes the publication year is listed further down. Then the title, italics indicated this is the primary title, in this case the only title. Next is the edition, the place of publication and the publisher. A single title, the edition and the publisher information tells us that this is a reference for a book. To find the book you can check DDUH and TCD Library catalogs, searching for the author or the title or both together. Next we are going to look at the first Slater reference. This reference is for a book chapter. The reference has more components and is longer. Like the first reference, it starts with the author, followed by publication year. The secondary title, in this case the book chapter, follows. Next are the editors and the primary title, in this case the book title. Again, italics indicate the primary title. The page numbers, place of publication and the publisher follow. Indications that this is a book chapter are authors and editors, primary and secondary title, page numbers and publisher details. To find this book chapter, you should look for the book using the primary book title, attention, attitude and effect in response to advertising using DDUH and TCD Library catalogs. We are now looking at a different reference list. It uses a different referencing style. In this numbered style, references are listed in the order in which they were referred to in the text. We are going to look at the fourth reference. This is a journal article reference. As in previous references, the authors are listed first. Next comes the secondary title, in this example the article title, followed by the primary title, in this case the journal title, in italics, and the year. The year is in a different place to the previous two references as it's a different reference style. The volume 39 and page numbers 557 to 565 follow. Some references may also include the issue number after the volume and before the page numbers. This reference has two types of titles, a volume number and page numbers, which indicates that it is a journal article reference. To search for it, either use the article title Survey of Healthcare Personnel's Attitudes Towards Oral Hygiene in Long-Term Care Facilities in Finland, in TCD Library Catalog, a database like PubMed or Google, or the journal title, Special Care in Dentistry in DDUH or TCD Library catalogs. Sometimes, as in this example, journal titles are abbreviated. To get the full title, try Googling it. You may need to try several places to find the full text. If it's not available one way, try another. Our How to Find the Full Text article video has further details. Our next reference list is again in numbered order. Our next example is reference 9. Some of the elements in this reference are the same as in the previous references. Not all references with links would be for websites. Depending on the other elements present, they could be ebooks or online journal articles. This one has none of the elements of a book or journal article and would be classed as a website. It has a link and it may be as simple as following the link to access this reference. Websites can change within relatively short amounts of time as organizations change their sites or even information becomes unavailable. If a link no longer works, try Googling the title or the author. For more help, check out our other library how-to videos or ask a member of staff for help.